Iowa Debris and Jennifer Lopez on talent.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Cake Radio Show. I hope you guys are doing well because on the 7th day of Vlogsmas, we were talking about how Khalid brought the baddest girls in the room for the Sincere Deluxe. And I'm talking about those 3 tracks that those iconic ladies are on. So for those who don't know, this week Khalid released the deluxe of his Sincere album. I personally didn't even know that the original Sincere album came out. And I remember I didn't know about it until like after the fact. I did see a couple of people do some like video essays and stuff like that talking about how like, oh, like rollouts aren't what they used to be and stuff like that. But I didn't hear too many people talk about the album. This week, I didn't even know he was announcing the deluxe album. I feel like nobody knew that. I think he surprise released this, but a lot of people were seeing, that he was throughout this week announcing 3 songs. You can't really call them singles because I don't think he's released them as singles, but 3 songs with 3 iconic ladies. You have Personal featuring Normani, Make It Up To You featuring Ayra Starr, and MIA featuring Chloe Bailey. And as a lot of you guys know, like those 3 girls, well, I haven't really talked too much about Ayra Starr here, but like those are my girls. So seeing that, like I was kind of gagged and excited that like throughout each day we was getting announcements that these girls were gonna be hopping on tracks with Khalid. And I was like, first I was gagged because like we had the Normani announcement, and I'm like, we get a return of Khalid and Normani. Like we all remember where he was when like they collaborated for, I believe it was the Love Simon song, and literally like 3 different people DM'd me the announcement post, and I was like, oh, like I was gagged. I was hyped as hell because one thing about me, like I'm a Normani fan now. Like she wasn't number 1 on my Apple Music replay. If y'all listen to the episode, if not, go back and listen to my other episodes on the Vlogmas series. She wasn't number 1 on my list for a reason. If she wasn't for any reason, like she wasn't on there just because like I'd be streaming the girl. And Chloe being like number 2, like come on now. But I listened to those tracks. I also listened to some of the like solo tracks that he had on the deluxe. I haven't listened to the full album yet. I would love to listen to it in full and kind of get my full thoughts. Because I do like some of the Khaled songs. Like I haven't listened to him like consistently, but I do listen to him. One of my favorite songs that he did was like Talk, which was like deep cut. Well, not even a deep cut. Like that was a big ass hit from him. But I specifically like the remix that he had with Megan Thee Stallion. I think Yo Gotti was also on it. But I remember that I listened to it because of the Megan Thee Stallion part. But anyways, let's talk about these 3 tracks, y'all. One of the things that was consistent throughout each 3, I feel like I didn't notice it until we got to like MIA. Until I like we got to MIA the first time I listened to these tracks and then re-listened to these tracks, was that these songs are too short. Like these are TikTok songs. Like these are songs that are like 2.5 or like 3 minutes long, and there's no bridge on it. Like the girls kind of pop up for 2 seconds, especially the Normani one. I feel like the Normani one is too short. Like I feel like they should have gone a little back to back, had a little back to back verse, maybe even a little bridge. Like I feel like a bridge is really important to these tracks. Like, and like there's at some point, I don't know if it's because I was blessed to be listening to like R&B albums this year that had bridges to them. Like Dopamine has some bridges on the tracks. Not all the songs had bridges on the tracks, but there was a good amount of bridges on the tracks. Chloe with Trouble in Paradise had bridges. Like one of the things that she did from the step up from In Pieces to Trouble in Paradise was she added bridges to her songs. The Flow album, Access All Areas, had bridges on the songs. That was something that a lot of people really enjoyed. So like listening to these singles, even the solo singles, and not really hearing a bridge is like, ooh, like it's a little bit jarring after you've been hearing Bridges all the time. Like now I get it. Like well, I've always gotten it, but like it's clicking and it's clicking down for me more than ever this year. And I just feel like the songs are really short. Like now the songs are good, don't get me wrong. Like I really enjoyed Personal featuring spit it out. Personal featuring Normani, which like of course I would. Like it's there's very few Normani tracks that I like would skip. But really enjoyed that track. I think that that might be either my favorite or like my second favorite of the three. I low key really enjoy Make Up to You featuring Ayra Starr. I really enjoy that one. Um, and like MIA featuring Chloe is also really good as well. Like the thing is like with Normani and Khalid, I think that that's the duo right there. They really blended together in a really nice way on of this track, and it just really jumps out with Personal. Like it just really they got it. Like that's the duo right there. Make It Up to You is really good. Like I really enjoy Ayra Starr's voice. And I feel like the girls like really need to tap into her a little bit more. Like I don't know, like she really kind of just taken it, and like the track is really good. I feel like they could have like. I think the biggest issue again with these tracks as well is just like they're kind of it's like they are features. Like it's like oh like here's Khalid and then boom here's the feature and let's go back to Khalid. Like I feel like well on some of the tracks certain like with Personal like you can hear Normani's vocals layered throughout the track and like they're singing together and I think that's what really works here. With Make It Up to You like Ayra Starr kind of does it but like not as much as like it was with Personal with Normani. And I think that that kind of like made it a little bit off for me, but the track is still good and I still really enjoy the track. I think that's like either like that's like it's up there in terms of the three. And then MIA featuring Chloe, you kind of hear Chloe's background vocals a little bit, and like as you should, because one thing about Chloe, like she loves the background vocal, like them two, since Chloe and Halle, like Chloe will always do a background vocal either with her sister, with herself, or with somebody else. So like it's not really surprising, but I feel like MIA is a cute little track, like it seems like a cute little TikTok pop, but like nothing really more, and it doesn't really have as much like replay value as like the other tracks do in all honesty. Now again like it's a good track but like I feel like if I had to pick between these three songs I'd obviously be listening to the Normani one the most and then like I would circle back to the Ayra Starr track frequently as well, but I feel like I would only go back to the Chloe one if like I was in a Chloe mood, like if I was like oh I'm streaming Chloe or like I'm feeling really sensual. Like I'm really into Chloe vibe. And even then, like this is a really poppy. This is a pop song. Like this is a really poppy song. I'm like, if I'm in a Chloe mood, let me stream this song. Like it just kind of has to happen in like a very specific happenstance. Whereas the other, or like a really specific situation. I don't know why I said happenstance. Whereas the others I could like casually listen to. But it was really like smart for I don't know. Like I feel like once we started seeing that like Khaled was releasing all three songs, it was probably people could probably clue in that oh like this is probably gonna be on the deluxe or something like that. Especially since all those songs were releasing quote unquote on the same day, and he didn't issue these songs as singles. I don't believe. Which I don't know. He should have. I feel like he should have released these songs as singles. The girls gonna be going ahead and streaming these tracks because of these girls, and that's just all there is to it. But it was really smart. But that being said, like it was really smart for Khaled to use the one bring these girls in because they are all very iconic girls. They all have really, even though they have fan bases that like can be a little bit mixed sometimes, they do have growing fan bases of people who like will go to bat for them and like really rock with them. And the other thing is like they like Khaled is a really good collaborator. Like the songs are all really good. You can tell that like it's not a lazy feature. Like, he puts a little bit of thought into it. And like, the other thing is like, you can tell in like the videos and like the photos that they did to promote each song that like they were having fun. Like, one of the things, like, I really like the Normani and Chloe clips the most, because like they were very much having fun and goofing off on like the set when they were recording, like taking pictures for the promotion and recording the visualizer. And oh my god, let me talk about the visualizers real quick, because like, oh my goodness, the personal one with Normani, like Normani is that girl. And I know all the girls have been like making fun of like Normani being like, oh, like Khalid actually got her working. Da da da. First of all, she's been working. That's that might be tomorrow's podcast episode, because I'm kind of sick of y'all. I might talk about Normani again, because y'all get on my nerves with the whole she not working type thing, because she is. I think she's just not working the way y'all want her to. But she looked too damn good on that visual. Like one thing about, like, even though I said she's working not the way that she should. I'm with y'all on her needing to put out some music videos or something like that, because like we was getting the crumbs with this visualizer, and she looked so damn good on this visualizer. Oh my god, like, oh my goodness, like, she was looking too good. She was looking too good. And like, even in like the behind the scenes stuff, like, you could tell that they was having fun and enjoying like being together and recording that visualizer and taking those photos. Like, they look really good together. They look really good. And like the MIA one, Chloe was doing her thing. Like, she's commanding the room. Like, she's building her brand, and I really fuck with it. And like, she also was having fun on the little set. Like, it was looking cute, and so was Ayra Starr. Like, the girls, they did their big one with these tracks, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm excited to really like dig in and listen to the rest of Khaled's Deluxe. Like, he kind of got me. Like, it was a smart move. Now, obviously, I haven't listened to the full Deluxe in full, because I haven't gotten there yet. But I wanted to listen to these 3 tracks so I could hop on here and talk to y'all about it. And I would love to listen to the full Deluxe and give y'all a full review on what I think about the album. But that was my thoughts on those 3 tracks on Khaled's Deluxe. My 3 girls, Ayra Starr, Normani, and Chloe. Let me know what y'all thought about those tracks in the comments below. Hope y'all enjoyed this cute little episode of the Cake Radio Show, the 7th episode on the Vlogsmas series. Please go back and listen to or watch the previous episodes of the Vlogsmas episodes, please, because I don't know if it's because like the girls kind of gagged that I'm actually trying to commit to this, or like the topics ain't topicing. But like, go back and listen to it if you haven't, because there's been a lot of episodes. We on day 7. Y'all should tune in and re-listen, because like, we doing this until Christmas, and I might take a little break. Just warn y'all now. But I hope y'all been enjoying the series, if y'all have been listening to it casually. And I'll be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel at Cake Radio Show, where you get episodes before anyone else. And be sure to listen to us anywhere you listen to podcasts. We're pretty much everywhere. And, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share, follow the show, turn on notifications, give the show a rating if you're listening to this on podcast platforms, because it helps. And that's it for me. Again, let me know what you think about these tracks in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for listening. Love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.